The Indus Valley Civilization, one of the world's earliest urban civilizations, flourished around 3300 BCE to 1300 BCE in what is now northwest India and Pakistan. This civilization, also known as the Harappan civilization, was remarkable for its advanced urban planning and sophisticated civil engineering. The cities of Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa are prime examples of this ingenuity, showcasing a level of organization and infrastructure that was unparalleled at the time. This advanced civilization boasted well-planned cities, impressive drainage systems, and a thriving trade network. The streets were laid out in a grid pattern, and houses were equipped with private wells and bathrooms, connected to an elaborate drainage system. This level of urban planning was not seen again until the Roman Empire, thousands of years later. The Indus Valley people were also skilled traders, engaging in commerce with distant regions, including Mesopotamia. The people of the Indus Valley engaged in agriculture, crafted exquisite pottery, and even developed a script that remains undeciphered to this day. Their agricultural practices were advanced, with evidence of crop rotation and irrigation. The pottery they created was not only functional, but also artistically significant, often decorated with intricate designs. The script, found on numerous clay tablets, is one of the most intriguing aspects of this civilization, as it suggests a complex system of communication and record-keeping. The Indus Valley civilization's legacy is not just in its impressive infrastructure, but also in its contributions to the cultural fabric of India. Many of the practices and traditions that originated in this ancient civilization have been carried forward through the ages. The architectural techniques, artistic expressions, and social customs of the Indus Valley have left an indelible mark on the subcontinent. The concepts of ritual bathing, yoga, and even the game of chess can be traced back to this era, highlighting the enduring impact of this ancient civilization. Ritual bathing was an important part of their daily life, reflecting a deep sense of spirituality and cleanliness. Yoga, which has become a global phenomenon, has its roots in the meditative practices of the Indus Valley people. The game of chess, known as Chaturanga in ancient times, also finds its origins here, showcasing their strategic thinking and recreational activities. The Indus Valley civilization eventually declined, possibly due to climate change or other factors, but its influence continued to resonate. The reasons for the decline are still debated among historians, with theories ranging from natural disasters to invasions. However, the legacy of the Indus Valley civilization lived on, influencing subsequent cultures and civilizations in the region. The seeds of Indian civilization were sown, and the stage was set for a remarkable journey through millennia. The advancements and cultural practices of the Indus Valley laid the foundation for future generations, shaping the course of Indian history. As we look at modern India, we can see the echoes of this ancient civilization in its cities, traditions, and innovations, reminding us of the enduring legacy of the Indus Valley. remain resilient in the face of external pressures. This remarkable ability to embrace in response to new challenges and opportunities. The arrival of European powers, particularly the British East India Company in the 17th century, marked a turning point in Indian history. These foreign traders, initially interested in the rich spices, textiles, and other goods that India had to offer, soon realized the immense potential for profit and power. They began establishing trading posts and fortifications along the Indian coastline, gradually expanding their influence inland. The British East India Company, with its formidable naval power and strategic alliances, soon overshadowed other European competitors, setting the stage for a dramatic transformation of the Indian subcontinent. What began as a trading venture gradually morphed into full-fledged colonial rule, with the British Crown assuming control of India in 1858. This transition was marked by the dissolution of the East India Company, following the brutal suppression of the Indian Rebellion of 1857, also known as the First War of Indian Independence. The British government took direct control, ushering in an era known as the British Raj. This period saw the imposition of British laws, customs, and administrative practices, fundamentally altering the social and political fabric of India. The British Raj, as it was known, brought with it significant changes, including the introduction of Western education, legal systems, and infrastructure development. Railways, telegraphs, and modern roads were constructed, ostensibly to benefit the Indian populace, but primarily to serve British economic interests. Educational institutions were established, promoting English as the medium of instruction and introducing Western curricula. These changes, while modernizing certain aspects of Indian society, also served to entrench British dominance and control. However, colonial rule also came at a cost. India's resources were exploited, its industries stifled, and its people subjected to discriminatory policies. The British systematically drained India's wealth, exporting raw materials to fuel their own industrial revolution while flooding the Indian market with British manufactured goods. Traditional Indian industries, such as textiles, were decimated, leading to widespread poverty and unemployment. The colonial administration imposed heavy taxes and land revenue systems that further impoverished the rural population, leading to famines and social unrest. This period witnessed the rise of Indian nationalism and a growing movement for self-rule. Intellectuals, reformers, and political leaders began to challenge British authority, advocating for greater rights and representation for Indians. The Indian National Congress, founded in 1885, became a pivotal platform for voicing these demands. Mass protests, boycotts of British goods, and civil disobedience campaigns gained momentum, reflecting the growing discontent and desire for independence among the Indian populace. Leaders like Mahatma Gandhi emerged, advocating for peaceful resistance and inspiring millions to fight for independence. Gandhi's philosophy of non-violence and civil disobedience resonated deeply with the masses, leading to widespread participation in movements such as the Non-Cooperation Movement, the Salt March, and the Quit India movement. These efforts, characterized by their moral and ethical stance against oppression, galvanized the Indian population and drew international attention to their cause. After a long and arduous struggle, India finally achieved independence in 1947, marking the end of the British Empire and ushering in a new era for India. The partition of India and Pakistan, however, brought its own set of challenges, including mass migrations, communal violence, and the task of nation-building. Despite these hurdles, the spirit of independence and the vision of a sovereign democratic India prevailed. The legacy of colonialism, however, continues to shape India's political and economic landscape. The institutions, legal frameworks, and infrastructure established during the British Raj have left an indelible mark on contemporary India. While the country has made significant strides in economic development and political stability, the echoes of its colonial past still influence its present and future trajectory. The struggle for freedom, therefore, is not just a historical event, but an ongoing journey towards realizing the full potential of an independent and self-reliant India. Section 4. The Soul of India, an Enduring Tapestry. Throughout its tumultuous history, India's cultural heritage has been a beacon of resilience and continuity. The ancient traditions of Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism, and other faiths have not only survived but flourished, shaping the moral and ethical fabric of Indian society. Indian art, music, literature, and dance forms have evolved over millennia, reflecting the country's rich history and cultural diversity. From the classical dance dramas of Bharatanatyam and Kathakali to the intricate Mughal miniature paintings and the soaring literature of Kalashnikov and Tagore, India's cultural tapestry is as diverse as it is ancient. This rich cultural heritage has been a source of strength and inspiration for generations of Indians, providing a sense of identity and continuity amidst external challenges. Section 5. India's Economic Ascent, a Global Powerhouse. Following independence, India faced the daunting task of rebuilding its economy and lifting millions out of poverty. The initial decades were marked by socialist policies and a focus on self-reliance. However, in the 1990s, India embarked on a path of economic liberalization, opening up its markets and embracing globalization. These reforms unleashed India's economic potential, leading to rapid growth and transforming it into one of the world's fastest-growing major economies. India's burgeoning information technology sector in particular has earned global recognition, with Indian professionals making their mark on the global stage. While challenges remain, India's economic transformation is a testament to its resilience and its ability to adapt to the changing global landscape.